Hello guys, and welcome back to Minecraft. And today I wanted to make a special video about the latest snapshot that came out. This is 12 week 34A snapshot that I'm running right now. It's actually the first time I've ever downloaded a snapshot, and it is really cool. A lot of new features which I will explain. So first we will talk right here. There is full screen and VSync toggles in your video options now. Very cool. Hopefully that'll eliminate some lag for people who have problems, and yeah, just a very good option to have to be able to choose your screen size and everything and your frame rate with VSync. Maps align better. We can go ahead and try that out. Basically your maps now align to a grid. So if I right click, maps are blank now when you get them. So you have to right click and then it'll draw your map. So this is the test world I have here. And there's my cursor. So see, it's not based on where I crafted the map. It's based on like a grid of regions. So normally in the old version I would be right in the center, because I just opened the map first right there. But now it's based on a grid, so that'll make it easier to line up maps if you have more than one to cover a certain area. So we have that. We can also craft the map, an old one with the new one, to duplicate it. So if we put this map here and the empty map, we'll get two of the maps, so it'll copy the same map. And it should work exactly the same. Hold on a second. There we go. So yeah, very cool. That'll probably be helpful in multiplayer, because you can give another player a map, or if you want to make multiple copies to have in different places. Something very awesome is stairs have corner pieces now. We can go ahead and try that out too. Let's put these in there somewhere. So I have some stone brick stairs here, and before you couldn't have a corner piece of stairs, but now it creates a corner block. So I can make a nice fancy design. Well, it glitched out right there. It should have been straight. Yeah, it's still kind of buggy. But yeah, that's a very neat thing. That'll be very nice, because that hasn't been possible ever, and it's something that needed to be added. Next, mobs and entities can go through nether portals or end portals. So if I light this and then push this minecart in, I'm pretty sure it will travel to the nether. Maybe I have to go in with it. Okay. No. Well, I think that's bugged or something, because the minecart just disappeared. Let's go in now and see if it's there. I might have pushed it in or something. No, it's gone. But it's a very cool idea anyway, to be able to take... I mean, you could just set up a minecart track like this, and just ride straight into the portal and go to nether. So let's, that's gonna annoy me. Oh, well. Oh, wait a minute, here's a minecart. Let's try this again, actually. Let's ride it in. That doesn't work. Oh, now it's probably gonna fall out. Yeah, it doesn't work. I don't know exactly. Yeah, never mind. It doesn't really matter. All in all, they are trying to implement that. So, and that brings me to the next thing. The chest I just opened is dyed leather armor. You can use dyes to modify your leather armor, which now has a different color by default, more brown. You can create blue armor, or mix it together with others and make like all kinds of different special, like purple and whatever. And then if you right click on it with the cauldron, it'll use some of the water and replace it as a normal leather cap. Let's put that on. Now, you can also dye collars on wolves. So I can go ahead and say, well, it's already red, but if I right click on my wolf here, his color will turn blue. And then I can right click with purple, and I'll turn purple, and turn it back to red. It's weird, didn't use up my dyes the first time. That was weird. And now I probably have no way getting out of here. I built this map in creative mode, so I wasn't really thinking about that. Cobblestone fences, very cool addition to the game. This is how you craft them, just like a normal fence, but instead of sticks it's cobblestone or mossy cobblestone, and you get 6 of them per craft, and they are just like that. Now I noticed they're kind of buggy when you put them on top of each other, because you see how this bottom wall is flat. If I start putting it on top, it'll create these like pillars, but they'll only be on the bottom. I don't know if that's intended, but I would expect they're supposed to be on top of each other still. But that doesn't really make any difference. It doesn't really look good to stack them on top of each other because of the little holes and everything. But very cool fencing option. And, okay. The Wither. A new mob introduced into the game. You can't spawn them or anything yet. They're only available through editing a spawner or like hacking them in. So I can't show that, but it's some kind of like, it shoots like arrows or something at you. It's kind of like a boss mob, kind of like the Ender Dragon, but I don't really know how that's going to work. And fire spread is based on your difficulty now. So if you're on a harder difficulty, fire will spread faster and more and have more of a chance. Yeah. That's probably not a good thing, but an interesting feature they added. And then we have item frames. I have an example here with the clock. You just craft a frame like that, and then you get 1. You right click on a block and you can place it down, and then you can put any item onto it by right clicking. You can rotate it by right clicking, kind of like a picture, and then to get it back you left click and it breaks, and you get your item frame and you get your item. Okay. The pots we have, basically you craft them like this. You get 1, and you can put any of the little saplings or cactus, dead bush, fern, mushrooms, that kind of stuff in them, just by right clicking, and then you can break them by left clicking. Neat addition for decoration and such. Wooden buttons, just like stone buttons, but you can trigger them with arrows, like that. It's triggered, it's not triggered, kind of like a pressure plate with arrows. And that brings me to the very interesting part of potatoes and carrots. I'll start with potatoes. These are the 3 kinds: potato, poisonous potato, and baked potato. They have a 4-stage growth, so unlike wheat that has like 7, it only grows in 4 stages. You can use bone meal on it, and when you break these you get either regular or poison potatoes, from what I can tell. I didn't get any poison that time. They're probably kind of rare, but you just use the entire potato itself to plant them like that. It's the same for carrots, but I'll get to that later. They do half a hunger point, and when you cook them to make a baked potato, it'll do 3 hunger points, the little turkey legs or whatever they're supposed to be. And then we have carrots. Oh, I should mention that these are both rare drops from zombies. That's the only way to obtain them legitimately right now. I bet they'll add them to dungeon chests or abandoned mine shaft chests, like they have watermelon seeds. But carrots are also 4-stage growth, and you can craft golden carrots to them for potions. I'll get to that in a second. They do 2 hunger points. There's a normal carrots, and that's a golden carrot. You just break them like that. You get like, I think maximum of 3. I don't really know. And you just right click them just like potatoes. They're rare zombie drops, like I already said. So that brings us to I think the final point of this video, which is the golden carrot. You make it just like a golden apple with the nuggets. It gives you a golden carrot. That heals 3 hunger points, but that's not really what you want to use it for. You want night vision and invisibility. This is how you do it. You get a normal water bottle, and you combine it with a nether wart in your brewing stand, and then you get your awkward potion. You combine that with your golden carrot, and it gives you a night vision. Now, if you combine that again with the fermented spider eye, it'll give you invisibility. And of course, you can use redstone or glowstone to make it longer for the extended night vision. 8 minutes, 8 minutes. The standard is 3 for both of them. With the invisibility, mobs don't attack you until you bump into them. So that means you can just go ahead and walk around wherever you want, and as long as you don't run into a mob. Sorry, I got interrupted there, you can see I was changing my mode there before. But night vision and invisibility, mobs don't attack you until you bump into them, so you can just run around and not worry about a mob seeing you unless you run into them. Yeah. And also with invisibility, your name tag is hidden, so that's very good for multiplayer if you want to be hidden. Although, just realize that that might present a problem for griefers. I don't know how they're gonna handle that, because you could easily get an 8-minute potion, just walk into someone's house when they're not looking and steal their chests or steal blocks and stuff like that. Probably not probably not a good idea, actually. That should definitely be looked at. Actually, you know what? They should make some kind of like, I know how in like some movies, like they'll have a laser wire, and if the person will throw dust on it and laser wires will come out. They should have something like that, but it's like they should have it so it's like almost in Portal when they have those fields at the end of it, where if you walk through them, any like companion cubes or anything will be incinerated. If you walk through one of those when you have invisibility, your invisibility will go away. And they should definitely have one of those so that people can put up in their houses so that griefers don't sneak in with invisibility. That'd be kind of cool, and it would be also pretty cool for maps as well, like trying to like sneak into an area without any mobs seeing you, or else you're dead or something like that. That'd be kind of cool. So, actually, item frameception, I guess. Actually, did I just put an entire stack in? Wait a minute. Did I have like, I had like 63 item frames. They all like go behind. It's buggy. I had like an entire stack of item frames and they all just disappeared because I clicked the entire stack onto it. Yep. I don't know. Oh, now the wolf can get out if I right click him. But that doesn't really matter because, oh, look at that. I didn't know you could do that. Yeah, it doesn't matter. So, that's very cool changes for 1.4 whenever that comes out. It'll probably come out around Minecon, 2012. Yeah. Well, and I should point out, in case anyone's wondering, there's no way I would go to that because I don't have money for that. I don't have a passport. I'm in school, and yeah. Pretty much all of that. Otherwise, I would really like to go. It's probably a really fun experience meeting everyone. Did I just break that stone that fast? Wow, that's like really fast. That's too fast. Oh well, I'm just playing around now. So, I'll see you guys next time. And I will say that I want to have some more episodes of my regular Minecraft coming out, but single player commands hasn't updated recently, so I've kind of been holding off because of that. I might record anyway, but I don't know. I'll have to see what happens. So, with that said, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you next time. Is it gonna hit me? No, no. Oh well. Bye, guys.